Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back on Pixel Gun 3D, but I'm actually back to keep you all updated with everything that you deserve to know about what's going to be happening and what is happening with the game that we all play, which of course is Pixel Gun 3D. So going back 2 weeks ago, I made a video addressing the ongoing issues with this game, issues that I had noticed had not changed, and I kind of wanted to reach out to Pixel Company and say, these are the issues that I've noticed. What is happening? What is going to be happening? And are you fully aware with this? So I have one contact over at Pixel Company. She's a great person. She takes the time to listen to my emails, and she actually sent my video over to their team who took the time to watch this video, and then we kind of set up a meeting. So I had a meeting with Pixel Company. It was 1 hour long. They're actually great people. Although you guys might not see Pixel Company all over social media like other companies, they are active in the community. They do take the time to listen to what players have to say. Don't worry, every question that you have, I've got a long list of things in front of me that I'm going to be covering. I want to start off by saying they are fully aware of the hacking situation. They know that this game is so easy to hack. They know this. They have tried to address a lot of these hacks as time has gone by, and this will be something that they will fix going forward. Okay, believe me when I say this. This will be something that they will address going forward. I'm not going to go into great detail right now because I really don't have much to say about this. Just hopefully you guys can take my word. So one of the things that I addressed during my video 2 weeks ago, I explained that Pixel Company might be active in the community, as in they see what's going on, but they don't really respond to us. There's not really much community feedback. They're not active on Twitter, they're not active on YouTube, they're not active on Facebook. You get a couple of posts, but it's usually when they've released a brand new update. They know that, and going forward, again, this is going to be something that they will be changing. But at this current time, what is going to be happening with me and Pixel Gun and Pixel Company is, let's say, once a month or after every couple of updates, I'll have a meeting with them and they'll give me feedback and I'll give them feedback, and then I can make a video like this and keep you all updated. So hopefully you guys are okay with that. I guess it's kind of a step in the right direction. We are going to be getting some feedback from Pixel Company, but it's going to be through me at this moment, which I don't mind because, I mean, I will keep you guys updated as much as possible. So something else that I talked about, I'm just going through my list very, very slowly, is weapon prices. This will change. The biggest issue that we noticed with the weapon prices is they were like exceeding like $80, $90, $100, $120. That is very expensive for one weapon in any game. And for all my gaming career, I've never ever purchased a skin or a weapon or a pack that expensive. Not even on a AAA game like Call of Duty or Battlefield or even Fortnite. I don't spend $100, $200 on one specific weapon. That's going to be reducing. The prices will be reducing. But the more important thing is, a lot of weapons in Pixel Gun 3D are craftable. The most annoying thing is, though, if you go to the store, you'll see a weapon that will say 150 parts and it costs you $100. Now, you get 150 parts, but you don't get to craft that weapon. You get 150 parts, but you need another 100 parts to complete the crafting. So basically, you have to spend $200 for a weapon. What is going to be happening is you're going to purchase that weapon once and you will get that weapon. It doesn't mean that you're going to have to purchase all these separate parts. You want a weapon, you purchase the weapon, you get the weapon. That's how it's going to work. Now, also prices overall are going to drop down. Honestly, it's insane the amount of information that they were willing to share with me, and I'm really grateful because I can make this video and keep you all updated. I've only been playing the game coming up to 2 years now. You guys have been playing this game for, let's say, 3, 4, 5 years. Some of you guys have been playing this game since the beginning, so a lot of you definitely do deserve to keep updated. So, yes, community updates will be coming. I'll keep you all updated. Prices of weapons, those will be changing, and prices are obviously going to be dropping down in price as well. So one of the biggest questions that you guys had in the comment section, because they did take the time to read your comments in the comment section on my video as well, because they were really happy with the constructive criticism because they could learn from it. So one of the questions that a lot of you guys were saying is, what's going on with Campaign World number 4? So at the beginning of the year, they said to us that they got this revolution going on. They've kind of got a roadmap of where they want to go to. And by the way, we're going to be introducing world number 4. Everyone was really happy about that because the campaign, the single player campaign, has been in the game for quite some time now. But it never really advanced. It never really developed into anything past World 3. So the way they explain this to me is that, yeah, World 4 will be coming, but it could be completed in 20 minutes. Now, they don't want to go ahead and introduce a campaign world that's going to be completed in 20 minutes, and then we're going to have to wait a year, 2 years, 3 years for another campaign world. So the way they explained it to me is that campaign world number 4 will be coming. It's taking a little bit of time, but they want to make this co-op so you can play with your friends. But they also want to make it that there's going to be different level difficulties. There's going to be a big difference in level difficulty. It will be harder on hard difficulty. Maybe they'll have some form of extreme. But what they want to do is they want to make the campaign world number 4 more dynamic. They don't want every time you play the same campaign world to be the same layout, so you know what boss is going to be where. They want to make it that no matter how many times you play the campaign world, it's going to change and it's going to evolve. That's why campaign world has not been introduced at this moment, because they could spend 3, 4, 5 months on a campaign world that you and myself could complete in 20 minutes, and then we're like, well, what's next? So after them telling me that, I kind of understood a lot more that makes a lot more sense. I would rather them take a lot longer for an update and a campaign world, knowing that it will be playable multiple times and you're going to get a different experience every single time. So I kind of like that. So I actually took the time to ask about Brawl game modes, because Brawl game modes are limited time game modes, like LTMs from Fortnite. They have, for example, one of the game modes was you only have a primary weapon and you only have a backup weapon. There was no pets, there was no gadgets, there was no melee, no special, no sniper, etc. I like that. So I was like, I explained to them that the Brawl game modes are fantastic. What's going to be happening with them? And they said that Brawl game modes are not going anywhere and they will continue to develop. They're going to develop into different things. Maybe one time it would be like samurais only, or battle mechs only, or you'll have just pets only, and things like that. So the Brawl game modes, they will continue to develop, and I'm pretty sure you guys have more than likely played the Brawl game modes. I remember playing the Halloween map, the deathmatch one, and it has 0.5 gravity. That was so much fun. It was just a really, really different experience. And things like that kind of show you that there's so many possibilities with Pixel Gun 3D. There's so many different directions that this game could go into, and I'm really looking forward to that. So getting into the more well-detailed stuff, I addressed the issue with gadgets, and they were like, yep, we're aware of the gadget issue, and they kind of are going to possibly take my advice, where if you have a samurai or if you have a battle mech, it can only be activated once per game. That's it, okay? So it's going to be crucial as to when you activate your samurai. It's going to be crucial as to when you activate your battle mech. You can only use it once per game, and I think that's the perfect way to balance the gadgets, especially support like samurai and the battle mech. As for the Guardian and the Samurai, or the Guardian and the Battle Mech combination, that's not going to be possible. They are going to be getting rid of that, because we all know, I use it myself. It's in the game at the moment, so I don't blame you guys for using it. I don't blame myself for using it, because it's in the game. You may as well use it, because it's going to be gone at some point. I said this to you guys about the Champion Mercenary. Everyone's like, why do you use it? I'm like, because at some point it's going to be gone. So if it's in the game at the moment, use it. I don't blame you guys. Hopefully you guys don't blame me. So yeah, they're going to get rid of having the Guardian and Samurai together. You can only activate one per time. It's perfect. That's how the balance has started to happen. So just to go through a couple of things so far, we've gone through the community changes. I will be keeping you updated, but they will, of course, be sharing things on social media such as Twitter and Facebook. They just don't have the time right now to be making a full team to make the community stuff. But that's okay. I'm fine with that. Weapon prices and overall prices for parts, they'll be coming down and they'll be reworked, so it makes sense to purchase one weapon and you get that weapon. Campaign world number 4 is coming, but it's going to be coming with a twist. Brawl mode isn't going anywhere, and again, that will continue to develop. Gadgets, they're being rebalanced. Let's get into a really touchy subject, okay? And that's 3-cat spam, because I know a lot of you guys enjoy the 3-category spam. It's kind of become what what Pixel Gun is now. 3-category spam is what a lot of players are using. I can tell you all, this will be fixed and this will be removed. I've probably just made so many people angry right there. I don't care if you're going to be angry, because at the end of the day, I just want to make this game balanced. You guys can hate me under the sun as much as possible. And actually, to be honest with you, even before I said anything about the 3 category spam, they were fully aware of it. They knew that this is how the game was being dominated, was with your backup, your special, and your sniper rifle. They knew that. So how they're going to be doing this is they're going to make it where whenever you pull out a new weapon, it's going to have like a reload animation. Very similar to the way Fortnite did it with the double pump. You have a shotgun, and you have another shotgun. You shoot one shot, you switch it, it kind of does the reload animation again, and then you can shoot it again. It's just to stop people having an advantage. Whether you like it or not, the 3 category spam gives players an advantage. So again, if you guys want a balanced game, they got to get rid of it. They've got to make it fair, where if somebody is using a special, you can still take them out by using your primary weapon, you know, rather than just everything being one-shot kind of things. And I got something special to explain to you guys at the end of the video, which I actually didn't know about, but they explained to me during the meeting the other day. So Battle Royale changes. So as you all know, I'm a big fan of Battle Royale. But one of the things that I always kept asking for in Battle Royale is that I wanted to be able to pick up multiple snipers. I didn't want to have a primary, a backup, a special, a melee, a sniper, and a heavy weapon, because that's what you have to do in this game at this moment. Everything has its select slot. So what they are going to be doing is that you can go into the Battle Royale game and you can pick up 4, 5 snipers. You can have snipers in every single category. I was so happy when they announced that, because the Battle Royale is my favorite thing to play. It would be so much fun for challenges as well. Maybe I have like a full set of pistols, all default pistols, and that's it. So I like that. That's something that they are going to be doing. Not everything's going to be categorized anymore. You can pick up 4 or 5, let's say, primary weapons, snipers, backup weapons, heavy section weapons. So that's going to be something really, really fun. Other changes that are going to be happening to the Battle Royale is they are going to be introducing grenades that we can pick up. They're going to be introducing gadgets, which, when I say gadgets, they might not necessarily be the gadgets that are already in the game. They might be completely different gadgets. They're going to evolve the Battle Royale into a lot of crazy things going forward. For example, they said that they're going to be introducing jet skis. So you have a user on the water now, which possibly could like signify that going forward we could see the map evolve. It could change the way it looks. You could have like water streams going through. I think having jet skis is going to be fun. And they are also going to be introducing helicopters. Helicopters will be introduced to the Battle Royale game mode. I think that's brilliant. So I was really happy that they were willing to explain that to me, the Battle Royale changes. I think that's going to be one of my favorite things going forward. I'm not saying everything that I'm talking about today is going to be introduced in a week, a month. This is kind of their roadmap. And when they were explaining it to me, they were really, I could see the passion going forward with this game and how many different areas that they're looking forward to going to. And something that they did explain to me is that I didn't even notice this, is that wall-breaking weapons, whether it's your backup weapon, whether it's the reflector, not the reflector, whether it's any kind of wall-breaking weapon, if you're shooting that weapon through a wall, it actually does reduce damage. And they done this to, again, balance the kind of weapons, because like you could just stand in the back of the map and just fire through the wall. I used to do it quite a lot on the White House map because it was really easy to do. So yeah, if you're firing weapons through walls, it does reduce damage compared to point blank kind of range. So if you can see me and you shoot me, then it's going to kill me. If you're shooting through a wall, then it's going to do damage to me, but it's not necessarily going to kill me. I didn't know about that, but I'm kind of glad that they did share that with me. Okay, so something else that they did explain is that more mini games are going to be coming. So the mini games were really popular. You had the parkour, you had the extreme run. They're going to revolve that as well. They're going to have it where you can race around in cars, like your Battle Royale cars. You can race around tracks, and so many different ones. There was another one that they said. I can't remember exactly which one it was. I would like to see gun game though. That could be a fun mini game. Gun game. It could also be a way for players who don't have all weapons to kind of experience other weapons in the game. Clans. So I asked about clans. What's the evolution of clans? Because again, at the start of the year, they said that they want to evolve clans. They want to make clan sieges a little bit better. So how it's going to be is they're going to have 2 clans. You're going to have your clan and the enemy clan, and you'll be able to see both bases on the map, rather than you have your base and the enemy has their base, and then it literally down to whoever's the captain is whose base it is. So for example, if I own the clan and everybody joins my game, it's always my base rather than seeing everybody's base. That makes sense? Anyway, the best way to explain it is it's going to be clan versus clan, same map. You can see both builds, and then there's going to be something in the middle, and you have to dominate the middle kind of thing. Which, it's kind of like flag capture, but you're not capturing the flag, you're dominating the middle. I think that's going to be fun. Clan sieges, clan wars, I think it's going to be called. Very similar, something along them lines. So I was asking about for the higher level players. And they kind of class the higher level players as the kind of the pro players, the long time players. So if you're level 38, for a long time until recently, once you're level 38, it's like, what do I do now? I'm level 38, I'm bored, what do I do? Now they did introduce challenges, and for me, who's also level 38, it's good to have challenges to do. I think I explained having challenges in the game gives us more dynamics. It gives the higher level players the reason to go and play the game. I see a new challenge and I'm like, today we're going to complete this challenge. Today we're going to complete that challenge. So challenges are fantastic. They will continue to stay and evolve. But they explained to me that they would like to introduce a prestige mode. So if you're level 38, I think it should go up a couple of levels. I think 50, maybe highest level should be 50 and then you prestige. Because I think that makes a little bit more sense. 38 is a random number. But anyway, they're going to introduce a prestige mode, which gives you the ability to kind of start again. I'm hoping, though, that when they explain start again, I don't want it to just be, oh, you have to go back down to level 1 and you have nothing again. I want it to be where you can kind of have the same weapons that you previously had, but you have to unlock them again rather than purchase them again. And hopefully, if you do prestige, you have like a new icon so you can see what prestige you are. That would be a really great reason to prestige. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to prestige. It needs to have a benefit for me to want to prestige on the game. And the last thing I asked is, what's going on with the old maps? Where are the old maps? They've been missing for a long time. And they said, don't worry, the old maps will be coming very, very soon. So for everybody who's been missing the Atlantis map and all the other crazy maps that have not been introduced for a while, because again, this is something that they did promise at the start of the year, is new maps and new campaign worlds and stuff like that. The missing maps will return to the game. So just quickly going through my whole list of things here, because I had a lot of things that I wanted to focus on. I probably missed a couple of things, but that's fine. I'll probably address it again at some point. So community updates, I'll be keeping you guys updated as much as possible because I will be having some form of like I'm going to say monthly meeting with them. Not just really a meeting. It's just kind of a little bit of a discussion to explain like what they're doing and the direction that they want to take the game in and issues that I have. Oh yeah, they also addressed to me, they kind of got rid of the respawn time. Obviously, they had a respawn time, which was 5 seconds. And I know a lot of you guys absolutely hated it because I was reading the comments. And everyone was like, get rid of the respawn time. And then a couple of days later, they got rid of the respawn time. I think it's better because it gives people a chance to get more kills per game. I like that. You just want to keep playing and keep playing and keep playing. You don't want to die and then you lose motivation and then you have to play again and then you lose motivation. Weapon prices will be reduced and also overall weapon parts. So for example, if you purchase a weapon, you will get that weapon. You won't just get a couple of select parts. Campaign World is coming. Campaign World number 4, but it's going to be with a twist. It's going to be harder. It's going to be co-op, and they kind of want to make the map so it's different every time, rather than play the campaign once and then you're done with it. Brawl game modes will be introduced, and this will evolve. Again, Brawl game modes are just limited time game modes. They will continue to change, and they're fantastic. Gadgets are going to be reworked and balanced. 3 category spam, again, reworked and balanced. Battle Royale, I'm excited for the Battle Royale changes. Grenades, gadgets, jet skis, helicopters, and they're going to have where you can pick up multiple weapons as well. Wall-breaking weapons now already in the game, do reduce damage. So if you fire a weapon through the wall, it does reduce damage already, rather than one-shotting the way it would if it was close range. Clans will be clans versus clan, and you can actually see both bases and possible prestige mode along with missing maps returning. So that's 20 minutes of me trying to keep you guys all updated. We spent around about 1 hour in a Discord call, which is great, which is absolutely fantastic. So for everybody who did leave a comment on my video saying, I don't like this, I don't like this, they did take your feedback into consideration. They might not respond to everybody because it's a company with millions and millions of players. I don't know how many players Pixelgun's got these days, but it's got millions of players. Look on the App Store. Look on the Google Play Store. So hopefully you're happy with everything I have explained. or talked about, and hopefully you guys have the general idea of the direction that they want to take this game. Anything else you have, guys, because I will be listening to your comments as well. Anything else you have to say that you want changing, or you don't like, or you have questions about, leave them in the comment section, and I'll compile a list, and when at the end of the month, I'll talk to Pixel Company, and I'll say they were asking about this, what's going on, and hopefully I'll get some feedback for you guys. So yeah, that's today's video. Have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.